Hello there, this is Welsh ASMR 82. Hey, how you doing? So in this ASMR football video, meant to help you relax and maybe even fall asleep, which is why I'm whispering, we're going to take a look at quite a few of the big leagues in what was their final round of matches before the World Cup in Qatar. So we'll start with La Liga and we'll work our way down to the Welsh Premier League. We don't need to look at Sweden, Republic of Ireland, the States, Canada or Mexico, as their leagues have all finished. Should we get started? I hope you enjoy the video. As ever, don't forget to drop a like with any comments that you have over what's been mentioned in the video, okay? Okay, so let's start off with La Liga in Spain. Barcelona are still top, 2 points ahead of Real Madrid. Real Sociedad making a surge now, they're up in third. Athletic Club, my favourite, in fourth, and Atletico Madrid have dropped. They're now in fifth place and Real Betis in sixth. Sevilla climbing slightly, but difficult result on the weekend, difficult match on the weekend. So they're in 18th, Cádiz in 19th and Elche in final position. Okay, so the last round of results were as follows. They happened over Monday, Tuesday, oh no, that was from the previous round. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Okay, Elche lost at home to Girona 2-1. Athletic Club beat Real Valladolid 3-0 with goals from Gruseta and Bibian. And Osasuna lost at home to Barcelona 2-1, Pedri and Rafinha with the goals. Then on Wednesday, Almeria beat Getafe 1-0. Sevilla lost at home to the excellent Real Sociedad. Rafa Mir with the goals for Sevilla, but Sørloth and Mendez for Sociedad. Then Espanyol lost at home to Villarreal, and Mallorca won at home to Atletico Madrid. Okay, and then Rayo Vallecano drew 0-0 with Celta Vigo. Valencia beat Real Betis 3-0 at home. Goals from Almeida, Guillamon and Clauvert. And then Real Madrid beat Cádiz, second from top, second from bottom. 2-1 with goals from Militao and Kroos. Okay, so that is La Liga, all done for us. Next up is Serie A in Italy. Napoli now getting a, quick maths, 8-point lead over second place Milan. Juventus on a good run at the moment, up to third, Lazio fourth, Inter fifth, Atalanta plunging after some really tough games. They're down to sixth, Roma in seventh. Down the bottom, Cremonese, Sampdoria and Verona. Okay, results. So Empoli beat Cremonese 2-0 at home. That was on Friday. Saturday, Napoli beat Udinese 3-2. Goals from Osimhen, Zielinski and Elmas versus Nestorovski and Samardzic. The usual suspects there for Napoli. Sampdoria lost at home to Lecce 2-0. Bologna beat Sassuolo at home 3-0. Atalanta's tough run continues, 2-3 loss at home to Inter. Ademola Lookman with a penalty and Palomino, but Dzeko scored 2 and Palomino got an own goal as well. Then Spezia won away in Verona 2-1. Monza won at home to Salernitana 3-0. Roma with their draw specialists, although lucky to do so, Matic scoring in the 94th minute to cancel out Linetti's 55th minute goal, 1-0 with Torino. And then Milan beating Fiorentina at home 2-1, goals from Leao and Milenkovic. Juve beating Lazio to move above them in the table 3-0 in this instance. 2 goals from Keane and 1 from Milik. Okay, that's Italy done. Bundesliga next. Okay, so as we suspected would happen at some point, Bayern Munich are top now, 4 points ahead. Freiburg in second, Leipzig in third and Frankfurt fourth. Union Berlin dropping to fifth after leading for quite some time. And Dortmund are in sixth. Down the bottom, Stuttgart, Bochum and Schalke. Okay, let's look at the results. So on Friday, Mönchengladbach beat Dortmund at home 4-2. Goals from Hoffmann, Bensebaini, Thuram and Kone against Brandt and Schlotterbeck. Leverkusen started to pick up some points at last. 2-0 winners against Stuttgart, Diaby and Tar with the goal scorers. Augsburg loses at home 1-0 to Bochum. Hertha Berlin beats Cologne at home 2-0. Hoffenheim lost at home to Wolfsburg 2-1. Werder Bremen lost at home 2-1 also, this time to Leipzig. The scorer for Werder Bremen was Gross, with Silva and Schlager scoring for Leipzig. And then bottom of the table, Schalke losing home 2-0 to Bayern Munich. Goals from Gnabry and Choupo-Moting. Choupo-Moting going into the World Cup in sensational form for Cameroon. And then on Sunday, Mainz drawing at home to Frankfurt 1-1. Bit of a local derby, I believe. Burkhardt and Mouani were the goal scorers for each team. And then lastly, Freiburg beating Union Berlin 4-1. Goals from Grifo with a hat-trick and Gregoritsch against Michel. Okay, that's all from Germany then. Let's pop over the border to the Netherlands. Feyenoord still top. Ajax second, but same points as PSV. Alkmaar in fourth. And down the bottom, the same three. Ema, Cambuur and Volendam. Okay, look at results then. So, it looks like... started on... which ones were which? Feyenoord, okay. This is it. So, Sparta Rotterdam drawing at home 1-0 with FC Twente. Volendam losing at home to Utrecht 4-0. Ema drawing with Ajax 3-3. Veldmaten with the opening goal. Then Taylor equalised and put Ajax 2-1 up. 4 minutes later, Bergwijn scored their third, so it's 3-1. Then Živković gets a second for Ema before Bouchari equalises 3-3 on the 84th minute. And then PSV lost at home to Alkmaar. 1-0 goal from Pavlidis. Nijmegen, big scoreline 6-1 against Waalwijk. Groningen losing at home 2-3 to Fortuna Sittard. Heerenveen winning at home to Cambuur 2-1. Feyenoord with a big victory 5-1 over Excelsior. 2 for Szymanski, 2 for Kirkju and 1 for Vorlemark. And then Go Ahead Eagles drawing 2-2 with Vitesse. Okay, let's have a look at La France. PSG still top, Lens having a fantastic season in second, Rennes as well. Marseille climbing to 4th and Lorient in 5th place, Monaco 6th. Lille and Lyon and Nice all playing catch-up in 7th, 8th and 9th. And then down the bottom, Auxerre, Ajaccio, Strasbourg and Angers. I finally figured out what's going on there. It's 4 going down because there are usually 2 and they're going to reduce the league to 18 teams next year. So 2 will come up, but 4 will go down. Oops, let's have a look at the results. Got a bit carried away. Okay, so on Friday, Lyon and Nice drew. 2 former Arsenal players, Lacazette and Pepe, both with penalties. Then Lens beating Clermont, Saïd and Fofana with the goals. Rennes beating Toulouse. I watched this game, it was very entertaining. Goals from Bourigeaud and Kalimoendo. And then PSG 5-0 with Auxerre. Mbappé, Soler, Hakimi, Sanchez and Ekitike. And then Brest 2-1 at home to Troyes. Lille 1-0 at home to Angers with a goal from Jalot. Montpellier drawing at home to Reims 1-0. Nantes drawing at home 2-0 with Ajaccio. Strasbourg drawing at home 1-0 with Lorient. And Monaco losing at home to South Coast rivals Marseille 3-2. Ben Yedder and Volland scoring the home goals. The away team Alexis Sanchez, Veretout and 98th minute winner from former Arsenal player Kolasinac. Okay, where next? Portugal. Benfica top, having a sensational season both domestically and in Europe, of course. Porto second, Braga third, Sporting in fourth, and Casa Pia just dropping slightly now down to fifth. Bottom of the table, Gil Vicente, Marítimo and Passos de Ferreira. So, apologies, I still can't get out of my Brazilian pronunciation of everything. I'll try. Okay, Arouca losing at home to Rio Ave 1-0. Boavista losing at home to Porto 4-1. Goals for the away team Marcano, Eustáquio and 2 from Galeno. Passos losing at home 2-0 to Vizela. Vitória de Guimarães winning at home to Marítimo 1-0. Benfica 3-1 against Gil Vicente at home. Mario and 2 for Ramos. Casa Pia losing at home to Chaves 2-1. Portimonense losing at home to Braga 2-1. Outara with a goal for the home team and the away team Medeiros and Oliveira. And then Famalicão losing at home to Sporting 2-1, goals from Trincão and Gonçalves, cancelling out the home team's Jaime. And lastly Santa Clara 3, Estoril 1. Okay, let's take a look then at Belgium. Genk 10 points clear at the top. What? Club Brugge, who have done brilliantly in the Champions League, are actually in 4th. Union, Saint-Gilloise are 2nd. Royal Antwerp are 3rd. And down the bottom, Zulte Waregem, Kortrijk and RFC Sereng. Okay, results. Let's take a look. Friday, Leuven beating Serang 5-0 at home. Saturday, Westerlo beating Oostende 6-0 at home. Wow, crazy results. Sint-Truiden losing 1-0 at home to Cercle Bruges. 5-all between Zulte Waregem and Kaas Eupen. Sporting Charleroi Mechelen was cancelled for some reason. What happened? Oh no, it was abandoned after Sporting Charleroi were 1-0 up. I don't know why. If you do, could you write in the comment section? Strange. Club Brugge drawing with Royal Antwerp 2-all. Goals from Mechelen and Lang, cancelled out by Frey and Janssen. Then Standard Liège losing at home to Saint-Gilloise 3-2. Anderlecht losing at home to Genk 2-0 with goals from Onuachu and Arteaga. And then Kortrijk losing at home to Gent 4-0. Hulseyer, Salah and De Poitre with the goals. take a look then briefly at the the Scottish Premier League. I thought it was the Championship. That's next. Scottish Premier League. Celtic top, Rangers second, Aberdeen third. Killie in 11th and Dundee United in 12th. Results were as follows. On Saturday, St Mirren drew with Rangers, so they continue there. Oh, I've missed a match there, but they lost to St Johnstone. Midweek they beat Hearts, but then St Mirren, they drew 1-1 with goals from Ayunga and Tavernier. Then Celtic beat Ross County 2-1, goals from Turnbull and Haksabanovic, cancelling out Cancola's goal. Then Hearts drew with Livingston 1-1, goals from Ginelli and Kelly. Killie beating Hibs 1-0 at home. St Johnstone drawing with Motherwell 1-1 at home. Aberdeen beating Dundee United 1-0 at home with a goal from Miovski. Okay. So to the English Championship. Burnley still top, Sheffield still second. Big win for them against third place and rivals. Bitter rivals, Burnley and Blackburn, I mean. And then my lovely Swansea are in 8th, and Cardiff are in 19th. Wigan, Blackpool and Huddersfield are in the relegation spots. Let's look at results. So Friday, Birmingham lost at home to Sunderland 2-1. Bristol drew 0-0 at home to Watford. Cardiff lost at home to second place Sheffield United, with Baldock scoring the only goal. Coventry beat QPR 2-0. Huddersfield drew 0-0 with Swansea. Hull lost at home to Reading 2-1. Luton drawing with Rotherham 1-1 at home. Norwich losing to Middlesbrough 2-1 at home. Good result for Middlesbrough. Preston lost at home to Millwall 4-2. West Brom beating Stoke 2-0, which will really help them. Goals from Bartley and Thomas Asante. And then Wigan beating Blackpool 2-1, before Burnley beat their bitter rivals 3-0, 2 goals for Barnes and 1 for Zaroury. Okay, on to the Danish Superliga. Nordsjælland still top, Viborg second, Copenhagen catching up now, third. And down the bottom are Aalborg and Lyngby. Let's look at the results then. Saturday, wow, very shocking result. Silkeborg lost at home to bottom of the table Lyngby 2-0. Aarhus lost at home to Copenhagen 2-0, goals from Lareya and Christiansen. Horsens drew at home to Odense 3-3. Viborg winning away 2-0 to Brøndby, goals from Groth and Leymans. Nordsjælland beating Aalborg 5-1 at home. Asconi, Sheldrup, Diomande, Nagalo and Farir with the goals. And then Randers drawing 0-0 with Midtjylland at home. Okay, on to the Turkish Super Lig. Fenerbahce 2 points ahead of Galatasaray in top spot. Shock Adana Demirspor are still in there, looking for a European spot, 3rd place. Where is Besiktas? Down in 8th. And Sivasspor is in 17th. Trabzonspor is in 7th. Istanbulspor in 18th and Ümraniyespor in 19th. Okay. Last round of results were Alanyaspor drawing 0-0 with Adana Demirspor at home, and Karagücü drawing with Trabzonspor 1-1 at home. Gerci and Bardi with the goals. Sivasspor drawing 2-2 with Ümraniyespor in the bottom of the table clash. Fenerbahce lost at home to Giresunspor. Valencia's penalty was cancelled out by 2 goals from Sainz. That's a bit of a shock. Oh, ouch. That is a big result. In the capital, one of the derbies, Istanbul Başakşehir losing 7-0 at home to visiting Galatasaray. A hat-trick from Aktürkoğlu, Icardi with a penalty, who's on loan this season, Ndayishimiye with an own goal, Mertens and Bardakci with the other goals. Fatih Karagümrük drawing 3-3 with Gaziantep. Istanbulspor losing at home 1-0 to Hatayspor. Kayserispor losing at home 2-1 to Konyaspor. And then the Beşiktaş Antalyaspor game was postponed for some reason. If you know why, then on Sunday. Yes, I think I know why. There was a horrific terrorist attack, wasn't there, in Istanbul? So that probably is why. I hope everyone's okay, by the way. My thoughts are with you all. Okay, let's take a look then at the Northern Irish League. Larne are still top, Glentoran second. Down the bottom is Portadown. Results are as follows. Friday, Coleraine scored, no, they didn't score, it was 0-0 at home to Glentoran. Dungannon Swifts lost 2-0 at home to Cliftonville. Goals for Curran, two for him. Linfield beating Glenavon 2-1. Portadown losing at home 5-0 to Larne. Goals from Miller, Doherty, Bonis and Bulger. And then Newry beating Carrick Rangers at home 4-1. Crusaders losing at home 1-0 to Ballymena United. And last but not least, the little Welsh Premier League. TNS still top and Connors Quay still second, trying to catch up with all their might. Pontypridd in 11th and Airbus down with -2 in 12th. I think they might be being relegated, unfortunately. Okay, results were as follows. Ballatown beating Aberystwyth 3-0 at home. Then Newtown beating Airbus 2-1 at home. Carnarvon losing at home 2-0 to relegation-threatened Penabont. Flint Town United losing at home to Haverfordwest 1-0. TNS beating Cardiff Met 4-0 with goals from Clark, McManus with 2 and Davith with 1. And then Pontypridd losing at home 5-0 to Connors Quay. Disney, Wild, 2 from Hayes and 1 from Morris. So, those are your results. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like me, I hope you're super excited for the World Cup. I will try and do lots of videos in that period, so keep an eye out for them. Requests are welcome, of course. Drop a comment on this video and let me know about any of the results and any of your opinions about them. And this will resume just before the new year when the matches restart.